Dadgummit, I do that every time. Well, good afternoon from Charging Wildcat Arena in North Little Rock. Game 3 today, game 3 of 6. The Southside Lady Mavericks taking on the Lady Bulldogs of Springdale. Southside, the 6th seed out of the Central, comes in with a record of 4-20, 3-11 in conference play. Springdale, the 3 seed out of the West, 18-9 overall, 9-5 was their finish in conference play. The winner will face the home squad, North Little Rock, tomorrow. It's 7 o'clock. That's a task nobody is particularly wanting, but you do want to advance and move on here at the state tournament. We've already had a pair of games take place. Central defeated Harbor in the opening game of the tournament, 56-35, and then we just saw the Springdale boys eliminate Bryant 51-38. So interesting that the two Fayetteville teams drew their opponents for round 2, and it's a pair of teams that beat them. Fayetteville did not beat earlier this year. That's a little interesting. Southside girls set to go. The boys will play tonight in the last game against Bentonville West. That'll start, the tip time is listed as 8:30. We're already running a little bit behind, as happens at the state tournament. And of course, they schedule the games 90 minutes apart, and we've been able to get them done within that time frame, but not enough to allow the other teams to warm up for their game. So the two teams are headed to their respective benches, and we'll have the introductions of the starting lineups in less than a minute. The Lady Mavs are the visiting team. Their bench is to our left as we look at the court with the NLR logo. Springdale, the home team, they'll be on the right bench as we look at it, and they'll be in the home whites, and the Mavs will be in the road uniforms. I don't want to get the color wrong. Powder blue, is that correct? It's probably a little darker shade than that. Powder blue is more like what the cheerleaders are wearing. Anyway, we're set to go. Steve Brown's club back in the state tournament after quite a long absence. So it's good to have them back. So we're just about set for the contest. We'll have the starting lineups now.
Showing good sportsmanship by respecting others, including the game officials. Be a good sport today, enjoy the game, and support your team in a positive manner. A special thank you to our sponsors for this opening round game, Count Porcula and Jason's Deli, hospitality room sponsors. And now for the starting lineup. This is the starting lineup for the Fort Smith Southside Lady Mavericks. At guard, 5'3", senior, number 1, Kelly Clarkson. At forward, 5'9", junior, number 3, Morea Fleck. At guard, 5'4", junior, number 4, Montana Smith. Forward 5'8", junior, number 11, Melanie Rice. And at guard 5'7", senior, number 22, Hannah Rainwater. The Lady Mavs Mavs are coached by assistant coach Jason Hamilton and the head coach Steve Brown. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the Springdale High School Lady Bulldogs. Sophomore 5'5", number 3, Tali Sisseron. At 5'4", senior number 10, Tatiana Sisseron. At 5'7", senior number 22, Olivia James. At 6 foot, junior number 24, Marquisha Davis. And 5'7", senior number 25, Sarah Vogel.
So the starting lineups are set. We're ready for basketball. Carson, Kleck, Smith, Rice, and Rainwater for the Lady Mavs. He did call them the Lady Rebels. Knicks. Sissavon, James, Davis, and Vogel. Number 24, Marquisha Davis, an all-tournament selection last year, an all-state selection last year, and most likely going to be another all-state selection this year. She led the 7A West in scoring at just over 20 points per ball game. Heather Hunsaker, the head coach at Springdale, Steve Brown, the head coach at Southside, and we are underway, and Springdale controlling the opening tap. Lady Mavs in a zone to start out. Tali Sisseron with the shot, no good, but Davis gets the rebound and the putback. And Springdale on top, 2-0. Carson brings it up. Tried to get over to Smith, but couldn't. Drives inside, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Springdale. James had it, and quickly the Lady Bulldogs look to run. Vogel can hit the three. Kicks it out. Davis with the ball. Tali Sisseron drives in baseline, throws one up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Rice had it momentarily. Springdale gets it back. Vogel launches one, then misses the putback, and Rice comes away with the rebound, and they get it to Carson. Nice write-up in the paper this week on Hannah Rainwater. One more Rainwater daughter in the system. Coach Brown would love to coach her. Carson lost it off her foot, but Smith got it away, and then it's stolen by Davis. Left-handed layup is good. Marquisha Davis has 4 points. She's a major talent. There's been a lot of college coaches who've made the trek to Springdale to watch that young lady. She's just a junior. Among those, Gary Blair at Texas A&M. Rice drove inside, and Tatiana Sisseron, I think, is going to get the call. Yep, she'll pick up the foul. Tali Sisseron is number 3. Tatiana Sisseron is number 10. And they are sisters. Free throw, no good.
Our first personal foul and the first team foul.
Got the second. So Melanie Rice gets the Lady Mavs on the board, 4-1. James underneath was wide open and delayed in getting it, missed the rebound, and Rice got the rebound and is fouled underneath. And James picks up the foul. Well, that's good news for Southside. Already 2 team fouls in the Lady Bulldogs, none on the Lady I almost said it, Lady Mavs. Yeah, it's still ingrained in our memories. I like the new logo, and I like the nickname. Kleck drove inside, got tied up from Vogel, so Lady Mavs will inbound on the baseline. Doing the honors will be Hannah Rainwater. Senior kicks it out to fellow senior. Carson for three, won't go. Vogel with the rebound. Winner plays North Little Rock tomorrow at 7. They tried to pass it down and ends up in James's hand, and she banks it off the window. Lady Bulldogs up 6-1. Coach Brown calls out the play. Everybody goes to their spot. Rice with it up top. Kicks it over to Kleck in the corner for Carson. Carson off a ball screen. Can't shake Sisavon, and they're going to call a block on Sisavon, and that's going to be Tatiana's second. And the Bulldogs are going to go to their bench. Ashlyn Minshew checks in, and Jenny Agaz checks in. Couldn't read her number because her ponytail covers the entire back of her jersey. Carson drives in, draws contact, and they call her for a charge. That's tough. She ran into a tree. I mean, run into a tree and the foul's on you. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because the tree's stationary. Anyway, Lady Mavs need a stop, and good job by Rice to battle for the rebound. She's tied up by Minshew. The possession arrow will give it to Springdale.
Jump ball is the call. Possession will stay with the Lady Bulldogs.
Gaz will inbound it on the baseline. Tali Sisavon drives in wildly and loses control. Peyton Hamilton, the assistant for Coach Brown. Mike Jennings, the assistant for Springdale. Kelly Carson driving the lane. Kelly has cut the lead in half. Oh, there's a charge they got away with. Gaz charged in. Again, lowers the shoulder. Banks it off the window. Good. They let him play. I thought Kleck might have drawn a charge, but we play on. 8-3. Lady Mavs down 5. Rice tries to drive in, and it looked like it went off the knee of one of the Springdale players, but they're going to say she traveled. Jaquita Caldwell checks in for Springdale, and Vogel will take a seat. Well, they've done a good job of keeping Davis from scoring. She's only got 4 points. The bad news, a couple other players have stepped up. Gaz working against Carson. A lot of contact. They're letting them play on. This has been very physical, but they have not called a lot. Davis spin move in the lane, and that is why everybody wants that young lady to come to their college. Coach Brown's going to take a timeout with 3:38 to go. It's going to be a 30, so we'll keep it right here. Lady Mavs trail it 10-3. Need to get some offense going. So far it's been Rice and Carson. Somebody else has got to step up. They're doing a nice job on Davis, even though she's got 6 points. I mean, she can score in bunches. Of course, it's easier said than done. Good to talk to Dr. Darren McKinney, the athletic director for the Fort Smith Public Schools. Appreciate him giving us the opportunity to travel here and bring you the broadcast on the SouthsideMavericks.com and also on the Southside Mavericks app. And a special shout out to Mason Piper and his crew at Southside. Did a phenomenal job with the broadcasting this year. Turnover, here comes Davis. What on earth was that? That was crazy. She's got 8, and that was unbelievable.
first personal foul, the fourth team foul.
That was ridiculous.
Are they broadcasting these? Where at?
Hold on. Charging Wildcats, athletics.com or the Southside Mavericks.com.
Okay, but they're not broadcasting all the games. This is just your team, right?
Yeah, well, North Little Rock's got all of them.
North Little Rock, right?
Just doing all of them.
Okay.
A little PR work there. 12-3 is our score. See if the Lady Mavs can get going. Smith thought about it, gave it over to Rainwater. She's got Davis on her. That's not a fun task. Nice move inside. She draws the contact by Marquisha Davis. That's her first foul.
Foul assessed for 24, Marquisha Davis.
So Davis picks up the foul, and that will send Miss Rainwater to the free throw line, and the first one is good. So Hannah gets her first points of the ball game, and the lead is 8 with 2:27 to go. Oh man, Rainwater with the second free throw is good. 12-5. Springdale's a team that doesn't like to play at a real fast pace, so that's good news for the Lady Mavs. Springdale won't run away and hide from them. A couple turnovers. Oh, look at there. There's a turnover, just what the doctor ordered. Rainwater in with the left hand, you bet. Hannah Rainwater off the steal. 12-7. Gauze inside. They lost the handle again. Caldwell, it's tipped away by Rice. See, that's the thing. Springdale tries to play this fast, trying to crank up the tempo, and that's not what they really normally do, and they're a little out of sorts. Davis, or Gauze, is going to have to tie her shoe. Takes a seat on the Southside bench. Throw a Lady Mavs jersey on her while she's down there, just for fun. Make it 6-on-4. Sissavon up top. They're content to work clock. Tally is a sophomore. Tatiana is a senior. They go inside to Caldwell, and there's a foul. It looks like it's going to be on Rice. The official's making sure. Yep. Melanie picks up her first foul. And Vogel will check back in, and Tally Sissavon will check out. Southside girls like to wear those ponytails, and if they have the long flowing ponytail, it covers up the number and drives everybody at the scorers table and the officials a little crazy. Davis into a triple team, wisely kicked it out. Minshew, a deep two, no good, and Caldwell got it back, missed it, got it back. Minshew with the rebound, thought she stepped on the end line, no good. Rebound Southside. And the Lady Mavs can't hold on to it, and it rolls into the bench, into the arms of Coach Brown, and he hands it to the official. Tough luck possession there for Southside. With 1:19 to go in quarter number 1. Lady Mavs are holding their own right now. If they can just get a stop here and get another basket, man, they put all the pressure on Springdale. Caldwell drives in. Here's Minshew, and that's a late foul call on that shot. That thing was hit the board and was coming down. And they're calling it. They're calling on Hannah Rainwater. Hannah's first. Minshew will go to the line for 2. She shot the ball. It hit off the glass and was already hitting the floor when the whistle blew. Minshew knocks down the first free throw. And that ends a 4-0 run by Southside. James will check back in, and Caldwell checks out. Minshew has one more free throw coming. That one is good as well. So Minshew with a pair of free throws doubles the lead to 14-7. Under a minute to go. Across the way to Carson. Got a ball screen, got a screen, now drives in. Oh, nice move by Kelly, who couldn't finish though. And oh, they're gonna call a foul as Davis went to the floor. I think it's gonna be on Rice. The official can't read her number because her ponytail's covering it. Yep. Melanie picks up her second. So that's 5 team fouls now on Southside, under 40 to go. Springdale is a team that is content to hold it for the last shot. You see more and more teams right before the end of a quarter just look for the best shot and crank it in. Springdale will hold well. Davis will fire a 3, no good, and just like that, Southside with the chance to hold it for 1 or a good shot. Coach Brown calls out the play. Davis comes away with the steal. Markeisha Davis off the window. She's got 10, and it's 16-7. She's got 10 of the Springdale 16. No, they held her in check early. Carson for 3 at the horn and off the window. No good. So we reach the end of quarter number 1. Southside trailing Springdale 16-7 back to North Little Rock after this timeout.
Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
16-7, Springdale on top as we head to the second quarter. Markeisha Davis with 10 points, and that has been the difference in the ball game, quite frankly. Some teams try to stop her, some teams let her do her thing and try to stop the supporting cast. Both have worked at times because Springdale's been tagged with 9 losses. Let's pick your poison. Fayetteville Bulldogs are on the other side of the bracket. They're in the building watching the action. Oh my goodness, they're going to call an offensive foul on Southside. Who? They're going to call Melanie Rice for her 3rd. Oh goodness. 7:24 to go until halftime. Melanie's got 2 fouls. Or 3 fouls. Man, that's tough. That is tough. Almost a steal by Carson as she knocks it away. Oh, and they're going to say it was off of James. And turnover for Southside. All right. Kira Conley checks in for the Lady Bulldogs, and Minshew will check out. Coach Brown calls out the play off the index card. North Little Rock awaits the winner, and is it Lady Charging Wildcats or Charging Lady Wildcats? Either way, they're in the building. There's a turnover. Graham is checked in and tried to pivot, but pivoted too many times. Turnover gives it right back to Springdale. 6:51 to go until halftime. 16-7. Southside's been hanging around. They just got to find a way to get a couple more baskets, and this thing could get real interesting. Davis, they'll double team her this time, and she'll pass it up. Across the way, Tally Sisavon. Guarded by Carson, nice job. A little bounce pass inside to James, and instead she hands it off to Conley, who bricked it off the backboard, and Southside's got the rebound. Kleck will slow it down. Rainwater will bring it up. Hannah leads the way right now with 4 points for Southside. Got a screen but couldn't do anything with it. Smith back up top. And something underneath, and who's it on? Everybody stops and stares. Okay, 52. Kira Conley picks up the foul for Springdale underneath. It's hard to see between the 1 and the 2 the officials hold up on their hand because we're up on the vantage point, which is fine, but it's hard to pick up the number, especially when you have an old pair of eyes like I do. Carson for 3. If it'll go, yeah, it does. Kelly Carson's got 5. Southside scores the first points of the quarter, 16-10. Vogel with the rebound, tipped away. She came up with it, though. She'll launch a deep 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Oh, my goodness. Smith went to the floors. A couple of Lady Bulldogs muscled their way in to get the rebound. Here's a 3 from James, no good. Davis with the rebound. Hangs in the air and draws contact and ends up on the deck. I think they're going to get Kleck. No. They're going to call Graham. So Aaron picks up her first. Davis goes to the line. Missed it. Minshew checks back in. Tatiana Sisavon checks back in. Hallie Sisavon checks out, as does Conley. Second free throw is good. She's got 11. And the Bulldogs have their first points of the second quarter. 7-point ball game, 5:15 to go until halftime. Carson, another 3 on the way, rattled off, no good, but rebound there by Graham, and she's fouled. Count the basket, Aaron Graham, little hoop and harm. How about that? The foul was charged to Olivia James. That's her second. Aaron's free throw, rattled around, no good. Battle for the rebound. Oh, they got away with the walk on the rebound. 5-point game with 5 minutes to go. Minshew took steps. Southside's getting the ball back. Down 5. And some more Lady Mavs check in. London Jones checks in. Eva Fondren checks in. James checks out for Springdale, and Tally Sisavon. No, Gauze checks in. They've got long ponytails too, hard to read the numbers. All right, big possession here for the Lady Mavs. Graham drives in and draws a foul. She's doing a good job of that. I think they got, oh, they got Davis? No, Vogel. Okay. I'm just going to wait until they announce it now. Graham at the line for a pair. First one won't go. It was a 1-and-1. Because that's 18 fouls on the Bulldogs. Davis, little juke step and knocked it down. Man, she is something to watch, isn't she? She's got 13 of the Springdale 19. A nice give and go inside, Kleck. And she's fouled by Davis, and that's going to be 2 on Davis, so that's good news. Southside fans. 2 shots coming. That was a good offensive set there. I imagine they'll go back to that. Free throws have been a problem, though, as Kleck misses that one. Caldwell's going to check back in, and Davis is going to come out. So now's the time for Southside to make the move. The big dog, so to speak, has checked out. Davis on the bench with 2 fouls and 13 points. Second one was good, 19-13, contact underneath, and looks like a charge. It's got the initial call. And they're gonna get Conley, who had checked back in, or no, that was Gauze. She'll come out. Tally Sisavon checks back in. Gauze has 2 fouls. 10 fouls on the Lady Bulldogs, just 6 on the Lady Mavs. 4:15 to go. 6-point game. Carson driving in. Nice move off the window, good. Kelly with 7 points. 19-14, 5-point game. How about that? And Springdale backing it out, and who's going to score for them with Davis on the bench? That's a big question. The Sisavon sisters might have to step it up. There's a miss. Rebound by Fondren. Here comes Southside. They'll take it. Carson, she's been hot. She's got 7 points. She gets a screen, can't do anything with it. A little pick and roll with Graham, but she lost it. And now Southside almost forced a turnover. Carson almost came up with the steal. Thought for a moment it might have been off Sisavon, but no. Tally in the corner. Looking for help, goes across the way to Caldwell. Now inside, Tally kicks it out to her sister. Tatiana, now back over to Tally Sisavon. Caldwell, pull up jumper, no good. Rebound again. Fondren, she's been Johnny on the spot with the last 2 defensive rebounds, and Coach Brown calls out the play with 3 minutes to go exactly until halftime. Jones, and now we got a hold on Springdale as Fondren was trying to cut through the lane. That's on Minshew, that's her first, and that's going to be free throw time. Now, if Southside can start hitting these free throws, that could make things very uncomfortable for Springdale. The senior gets 2 free throws. It's double bonus time. First one's good. So Eva's on the board with her first points. And Smith will check back in. And Miss Davis checks back in with the 2 fouls. If you're Southside, you might want to attack her on the defense, on your offensive end. One more for Eva. Let's see what happens. No in and out, no good. Davis with the rebound. Southside down 19-16. And Miss Davis strikes again. She's got 15 of the 21 points. And that ends a 4-0 run by Southside. All 4 came on free throws. Kleck puts it on the deck, now kicks it out. Here's a 3 from Smith. That missed everything, and it'll go out of bounds and belong to Springdale. Rainwater's going to check back in. Fondren checks out. Hannah's got 4 points. But Kelly Carson leads the Lady Mavs with 7. Graham has 2, Fondren has 1, Rice has 1, and Kleck has 1. Just 4 field goals for the Lady Mavs. Good defense. Sisavon trying to go inside to Davis. She quickly kicks it out and they'll work it around. Under 2 minutes to go until halftime. The Sisavon sisters playing catch right now. Tally drives, and there's a lot of contact, and they got to call something as Graham went flying to the floor, and they're going to call the foul on Aaron, and that's going to be her second. And that's 17 fouls now, and that's going to put Tally Sisavon at the line. She has not scored. I don't even know if she's taken a shot. Free throw misses, rebound, Southside battles for it. Teammates battle for it and knock it out of bounds. Tough break. Kleck and Rainwater battled for it and knocked it out of bounds. So Springdale's going to call a timeout. With 21-16 lead, we'll take the timeout with them and return after this. 1:41 to go until halftime. Springdale with a 5-point lead. Southside has played well. They're hanging around, and they're making Springdale work, and it's been Markeisha Davis who's had to carry the load for Springdale. She's got 15 points and got some help there from Minshew, who's got 4, and now it's 23-16. 90 seconds to go until halftime. Rainwater dribbles around, now kicks it back out up top. Carson thought about it, now Graham over to Smith. Back to Carson. She leads the Lady Mavs with 7 points. Rainwater, she's got 4. They clear out for her. Nice move to the basket, overshot everything though, and Minshew might have gotten a foul call for clearing out Kleck, and she did. Minshew was clearing out Kleck. She was going for the offensive rebound. So Morea will get 2 free throws. Can cut into the lead with no time off the clock. And first one rattles around and in. She's got 2. And Springdale will counter and bring Caldwell in for Minshew. One more for Kleck. Wouldn't go. Davis skies and gets the rebound. Quickly down the floor. Oh my goodness, a lot of contact. They play on. Vogel, a deep 3, wouldn't go. Cleared out, rebound. Somehow Springdale came away with it. A shot up and no good. Tally Sisavon was fouled. Aaron Graham picks up her 3rd. With 52.2 left to go until halftime. Free throw, no good. Hannah Schmidt's checking back in. Smith checks out. Second free throw's good. Tally Sisavon has her first point. 24-7. 7-point game. Still Southside very much in this ball game. They just got to get a couple baskets, man, and put the pressure on Springdale. Schmidt puts it on the deck. Tried to go over to Carson. She ran it down in the corner. Nice pass inside, and off the window is Smith. No, that was Fleck. I'm sorry. Fleck. That was beautiful. No good. Missed again. James got away with a walk and put it back, or Caldwell did. Put it back up and in, but they let her walk across the river to Little Rock to do it. Under 10 left, 26-19. Southside's gonna run a clear out for Carson. They try to double team her into the lane. Nice move, contact, charge. Oh my. Kelly hit with her 2nd foul. Coach Brown just stands there and open. I mean, what can you do? I can't believe it either. Vaughn will inbound with 1.4. And they'll take it to the house. That shot's not going to count. We've reached halftime. 26-19. Boy, that's all you can ask for if you're Southside, I think. You just like some more scoring, but man, that's a pretty good first half. We'll recap it for you momentarily after these timeouts. It is halftime here in North Little Rock. Lady Mavs trail the Bulldogs 26-19.
Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
There are those who love sriracha and those who haven't tried it. And for a limited time, Wendy's Bacon Sriracha Fries are the perfect introduction. Sriracha-infused aioli and applewood smoked bacon, all for $1.99. And at Wendy's, there's more sriracha to come. There are those who love sriracha and those who haven't tried it. And for a limited time, Wendy's Bacon Sriracha Fries are the perfect introduction. Sriracha-infused aioli and applewood smoked bacon, all for $1.99. And at Wendy's, there's more sriracha to come.
In Arkansas, over 600 cars a day illegally pass the school bus, putting lives at risk. So Everett is joining area schools to promote the Flashing Red Kids Ahead School Bus Safety Program. Always stop when you see the flashing red lights of a school bus. Children's lives depend on it. Remember, flashing red, kids ahead.
Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Arkansas's most beloved brands are back together. Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Welcome back. It is halftime. Put the scoreboard back up. It says third quarter. Yeah. But it is halftime. We appreciate you being with us here on the SouthsideMavericks.com and also on the Southside Mavericks app. And if you're on the Mascot Media app as well, welcome to you. 26-19, Springdale on top. Kelly Carson, nice first half. She had 7 points. Kleck had 4. Jones played, did not score. Rice has 1. Fondren 1. Rainwater 4. Schmidt played, did not score. Graham's 2. Montana Smith played, did not score. Southside has not led in the ball game. Springdale, let's see, 7 there. Math not my forte. Southside actually cut it to 19-16, but then Springdale went on a little run, and that's where we're at 26-19. That, I think, is as close as it got. 3 points, yes. That is correct. For Springdale, Tally Sisavon with 1. Gaz with 2. Tatiana Sisavon played, did not score. Olivia James has 2. Chiquita Caldwell has 2 off the bench. Markeisha Davis had 15 in the first half. She's got 12 schools in the house tonight looking at her. I see an Oklahoma State coach. There's a Louisiana Tech coach. We'll see a lot of college coaches here over the next 4 days. But that young lady is drawing a lot of major interest, and understandably. Sarah Vogel played, did not score. Minshew, 4 off the bench. Conley did not score. Oh, we wanted to show you that replay. Let's do a fancy transition here. It won't let me do the fancy transition. Boo hiss. All right, well, we'll just do we'll do the shot.
First one won't go.
So let me take the scoreboard off. Watch this layup by Davis. Spins in and double clutches, and yeah, that's crazy.
First one won't go.
That's just craziness. Here, we'll
That's
look at it
fouls on
again.
the Bulldogs.
Oh, I got it on the loop.
Little
That's
juke
why.
step and
We'll take
knocked
that
it
off.
down.
All right, so it is halftime. I mean, that's just crazy athleticism right there. So both teams still in the locker room. A little surprised. Nobody's come out. 2 minutes left on the clock. Punch up the wide shot. Let you enjoy that. Rainy day. Here come the Lady Mavs emerging from the locker room with 1:45 to go. Springdale starting to emerge from the far tunnel. These games move at a quick pace. The next game is supposed to be at 5:30. I don't think we'll hit that exactly. If you're on the NIAAA, or the Mascot Media app, you can just switch over to Bentonville or Cabot. If you want to keep up with our broadcasts, we're jumping around, doing them for respective teams. We'll be back here tonight at 8:30. So where you're watching the broadcast of the girls right now, you can watch the boys at 8:30 as they take on Bentonville West. Bentonville and Cabot next, boys game. You can go to BentonvilleSportsNetwork.com and watch it there. 7 o'clock is Van Buren versus Bryant. And you can go to BryantAthletics.com for that one. And then we've got a full day tomorrow. Northside and Rogers kick it off at 1 o'clock, girls action. 2:30, Conway and Heritage boys. 4 o'clock, Fayetteville takes on Central in a rematch. 5:30, another rematch. Fayetteville takes on Springdale and boys. North Little Rock at 7 tomorrow night takes on the winner of this one. And then the late game tomorrow night will be the Northside boys taking on the Bentonville Cabot winner. Games start on, what is today? Today's Wednesday. I have this down as Thursday. So the games start Thursday at 1. Friday they start at 4. So everybody down here gets to sleep in a little bit, and that'll be nice. All right, we're ready for the third quarter. And not sure who gets the possession. We'll switch pins here. Let's keep up with the scoring. Nope, it's the same color, don't want that. All right, we're ready to go now. Southside's on the floor. Springdale breaks their huddle. Let's see who's on the floor for the Lady Mavs. Carson, Smith, Jones, Rainwater, and Kleck. And for Springdale, Sisovan, Davis, James, and Vogel. 7-point game. There goes Tally Sisovan in. Her first basket of the ball game. And Springdale an answer on that end. All right, our scoreboard's messing up. We'll try to get that corrected. 28-21. Kleck will pick up the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
All right, there we go. Sorry, having a little technical issue here. Whoops.
3-point basket for Hannah Rainwater.
So Rainwater with a 3. Hannah's got 7.
Jump ball is the call.
Trying to get the clock fixed here.
Entering the game for the Lady Bulldogs, number 5, Janaya Cross.
We'll get the clock adjusted here. Driving in, nice job, won't go. Rebounds Springdale. Up and in is Sisavon, and Springdale's going to take a timeout. 30-24. So Springdale takes a timeout. Up 30-24. I think we got the clock fixed. We do. Lost our connection. We're good now. So 6-point game. There we go. It's a work in progress. It's a new scoreboard we're working on. Working some kinks out. Not a problem. Again, our thanks to Dr. Darren McKinney for allowing us to come down here and do the broadcast for both Southside and Northside. Again, the boys are coming up tonight in the late game against Bentonville West. That ought to be a good one. Southside boys playing really well of late. All right, Carson dribbling around, trying to find an opening. Bounce it off. They didn't call the kick. Davis has it. And now they call a foul on that. Rainwater picks up her second. That's a little disconcerting.
Foul assist to number 22, Hannah Rainwater. Her second personal foul, second team foul.
5:56 to go. Springdale content to work clock. They've got a 6-point lead. They can't take Southside for granted. 3 seconds in the lane. James was camped out in there. Could have done some homework. She was in there long enough. Jones. Oh, you got to call that. Davis came crashing across, and now that's 3 on Miss Davis as she crashed into Carson. So that's a critical little juncture here for Springdale. Southside got a nice little set they do here. Fleck drives in, now kicks it out. Here's Carson, she'll drive in. Oh, nice pass, but the pass was a little low to Kleck, and she lost it out of bounds. Really nice play. The pass was just a little low. Did a great job of getting her open. You can see the clock on your left there. Is it stopped again or clock stopped again? No, it's not. It's going. Davis in the lane. Up and in. She's got 17. Springdale on a 3-0 run right now. Up and in. How about that, Kelly Carson? Missed it. And Southside, hey, you got to get it across. Well, nobody was doing the 10-second call. Good thing. A lot of contact. Kleck underneath. Got it to go.
Maria Kleck for 2 points.
Maria Kleck. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, I've been taking it in the wrongs. Okay. No wonder.
Foul assist to Maria Kleck, the Lady Mavs. Her second personal foul, and that's her third team foul.
So Kleck picks up the foul, her second. Oh my gosh, just drove in and banked it in. 34-28. 6-point game. Southside's in this thing. Don't kid yourselves. Lady Mavs are in it. They're giving Springdale all they want and then some. Jones drives in, a lot of contact, passed it inside, nobody was there. She thought Kleck was gonna come to her and did not. Vogel, a little running one-hander, that was a little wild, out of control. Rainwater with the rebound. Hannah looking to push it into the corner. Jones, nice move inside off the window, yes, London Jones with her first basket. 34-30. 4-point game with 3:06 to go. Miss Davis wants the ball, kicks it out. Gauze for three. Oh, that's a dagger. That one hurts. The lead's back up to 7. Coach Brown wants a timeout, and the official finally sees him. He wants a full. He wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Lady Mavs are hanging in there. They're down 3, 2:45 to go.
Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
There are those who love sriracha and those who haven't tried it. And for a limited time, Wendy's Bacon Sriracha Fries are the perfect introduction. Sriracha-infused aioli and applewood smoked bacon, all for $1.99. And at Wendy's, there's more sriracha to come. There are those who love sriracha and those who haven't tried it. And for a limited time, Wendy's Bacon Sriracha Fries are the perfect introduction. Sriracha-infused aioli and applewood smoked bacon, all for $1.99. And at Wendy's, there's more sriracha to come.
In Arkansas, over 600 cars a day illegally pass the school bus, putting lives at risk. So Everett is joining area schools to promote the Flashing Red, Kids Ahead school bus safety program. Always stop when you see the flashing red lights of a school bus. Children's lives depend on it. Remember, flashing red, kids ahead.
Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Arkansas's most beloved brands are back together. Yarnell's official ice cream of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
We apologize, had a little technical difficulty there, but as you see, Southside still hanging in there, 41-35. Under a minute to go. And they're going to call a charge on Sisavon. .45 seconds to go in the quarter. 41-35. Lady Mavs with the ball. We'll fix the scoreboard here at the timeout. And Davis comes away with it for Springdale. Kicks it out. Sisavon for three, no good. Davis with the rebound. She's not looking to score. Tipped away by Carson. Can she run it down? Yes. And Kelly off the window, good. And it's 41-37. It's going to get a little uncomfortable in this fourth quarter for Springdale. Good job, Lady Mavs. Springdale's going to have to get a shot off quickly. Goes for three at the horn, no good. We have reached the end of three. And the Lady Mavs are hanging in there. This thing is far from over. So, we'll take the timeout and return after this. You're watching Lady Mavericks basketball. All right, we're ready for the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's easy enough to fix. And where is it? Ha. There it is. There we go, fourth quarter. Oh, let me make a couple adjustments, too. All right, that didn't change anything. There we go. All right. We basicked up the scoreboard. Davis in the lane, traveled. Traveling. Not a problem. 41-37, Lady Mavs down by 4. With the basketball, 7:32 to go in regulation. Carson lost the handle, and Minshew comes away with it. Tough break for Southside. They've got numbers. Davis floater in the lane. She missed it, and they're going to call Graham for being on the floor and fouling Davis. That's a tough call. That's 4 on Aaron. They have to pass it way out front. And Minshew inside. 43-37. Rainwater, baseline jumper, got it. Hannah's jumper keeps Southside in this thing. 4-point game, 6:37 to go. I don't think anybody from Springdale anticipated this being this close. And Carson, she's everywhere. Comes up with the steal. She's got some support behind her. Takes it in off the window, and Kelly makes it count. We got a 2-point game. 43-41. This would be big, to say the least. The winner gets the home team, North Little Rock, tomorrow. You got to survive this one first. Southside would love to play North Little Rock tomorrow. Minshew inside. They didn't stop her. And Coach Brown's going to take a timeout. No, Springdale takes it. So Springdale takes the timeout with exactly 6 minutes to go. 45-41. It's going to be a full. We'll take it with them. Back to North Little Rock after this timeout. All right, 4-point game, 6 minutes left. Southside has held Davis in check. She's got 4 points in the second half. She had 15 at halftime. She's got 19 for the game. My totals are off a little bit. I've got Carson with 11, Kleck with 6, Jones with 2, Rice with 1, Fondren with 1, Rainwater with 9, Graham with 2. And that may not add up to 41. We had some things we were working on. Oh, she walked. Fleck took too many steps. Tried to back into the post and couldn't finish. Well, Lady Pointers of Van Buren have arrived. They play Bryant in the next girls' game. Davis passing to Minshew. Minshew, tough shot, rebound, Southside, all right. Lady Mavs with it, here we go. They get it across, here's Smith for 3. Could be a big one, oh, it hit the bottom of the net. Nice save though. Rainwater, short jumper. No, that won't fall. Oh, Jones got it loose. Wow, did you see that? Davis to Vogel, and she missed it. She missed the bunny, and it's gonna go off. It's gonna go off Southside. Wow. How on earth did Markeisha Davis keep that from going out of bounds? That's nuts. 4:49 to go. Coach Hunsecker waves her arms in the air. They obviously know what that means. Oh, nice give and go. Sisavon, that kicks it out to James for 3. No good. Rebound Southside. Rainwater gets it ahead to Kleck if she can run it down. There was contact. Maria lays it off the window. We play on. We've got a 2-point game. Southside, the 6th seed out of the Central, putting the heat on the Bulldogs. Davis just airmailed one, but Minshew was there to put it back. Boy, that was a big save for Springdale. Davis flat out just bricked that one. Unusual. Lady Mavs, they got nothing to lose. They're letting it all hang out, and they're playing well. Carson going to drive into the lane, kicks it out. Here's Smith for 3, got it! Montana Smith. And Southside has cut the Springdale lead to 1. And it's a 30. We're going to keep it right here. 47-46. Southside Lady Mavs are giving the Lady Bulldogs of Springdale all they want and then some. What a gutty performance by Southside. This is a team that went 4-20, as you know, during the regular season. 3-11 in conference play, and they're not playing like it tonight. They're giving Springdale all they want and then some. Springdale 18-9, 9-5 in the West. That was good for 3rd place. That's the beauty of postseason basketball. It's one game, one chance. It's what we love about it. It's the beauty of sport. 3:47 to go. Southside's got 1 team foul. Springdale's got 4. Both teams have 2 timeouts. The possession arrow belongs to Southside. How about that? I'd love to know what's on Coach Brown's index card. He checks his watch. Here we go. Oh, you know, as a coach, you've got to love it and hate it all at the same time. Minshew off a little weave. They try to go to Davis. She lost it out of bounds. It's going to belong to Southside with 3:34 to go. I may be dyslexic. That's wouldn't be alone. None. 3:23. Rainwater. Oh, it was stolen by Davis. She just like stuck the paw up and took it. Now drives in, left hand, good. Marquisha Davis. And Springdale takes another timeout. I'm not really sure what this is all about. With 3:12 to go. They're going to take a full. Interesting. All right, so let's take the timeout with them. 3-point game. And we got a lot of basketball left, so stick around. All right, it is crunch time. 3-point game, 3:12 to go. Springdale has 1 timeout left. Southside has 2. Possession arrow belongs to Southside. Nobody's even close to being in the bonus. Davis, the last player up off the bench. She missed a game, 1 conference game, due to the death of her father. She has been rock solid. She's above her conference scoring average. All right, Lady Mavs down 3 with the basketball. They work it open for Carson. She couldn't get open for 3. Here's a long 2. Off the rim, won't go. Davis with the rebound. Dribble it around. Now Springdale's going to hold it up top. James. They're letting their posts handle the ball. That's a little surprising. Must be better free throw shooters. Sisavon. Now into Minshew. Over to James. Southside. Coach Brown calling for the foul, I believe. Oh, and they're going to leave Sisavon wide open, but she doesn't drive the basket. There's Minshew. Turnaround. Knocked it off the glass. Good. Minshew's got 12. 51-46. Coach Brown holds up the 5 fingers. That's the play he wants. Carson almost had a screen and launched one, but she couldn't get the screen totally. And now we've got a foul from the official in front of the scores table. 22, that is James. And that is just the second team foul on Springdale. They've got some fouls they can give. That's not a problem. Carson will inbound. Got it in. Rainwater gets it back over to Carson. Sisovan's guarding her. 148. Cut the tension in here with a knife. Tried to bounce pass it to Kleck, and it went off of Springdale. No, they're going to say it's off Southside? Oh, man, that's a tough break. And Coach Brown got an explanation. He shakes his head. Okay, I understand. 140 to go. They have fouls to give too. 5-point game. Here comes the pressure, and they'll foul Tally Sisovan, and that is going to be the 15th foul. And that'll be on Montana Smith. First on Montana. Vogel set to inbound. 1:33 to go. They run a lot. Wait, oh my goodness, Davis got loose. Run a back door. Rainbow lob to Davis, and she knocked it home. 53-46. Rainwater drives the baseline now, has to come back out. Graham puts it on the floor. Now here's Smith for three. No. Davis with the rebound. Just sticks the pop, and the ball sticks to it. And Smith's going to foul her, and that's going to be her second. That's 16 fouls now on Southside. The next one puts Springdale at the line. Coach Brown's quickly going to send in Hannah Schmidt, but can't get her in before they inbound the ball. Who do they want to foul? That's who he wants to foul. It's Sisovan. They got it away, and now James has it. And now that's what kind of drives me nuts. Yes, they were going to foul, but it helps Southside that he blew the whistle and called the foul before the player even made contact. So 58.3 left. Olivia James is at the line. She's got 2 points, and that came on a field goal. Free throw's good. That one hurts. 54-46. 8-point lead. Missed the second, and Davis somehow comes away with it, and she's fouled in the process. Who's it on? Oh, she might have got poked in the eye. Might have lost the contact, in fact. Teammates trying to help her find it. 4. So that is Montana Smith, and that's her 4th. No, they're going to call it on Cluck. No, I can't read them. And somebody's got some saline. Davis will put the contact in before she shoots free throws. London Jones is going to check back in for Southside. Coming out is Smith. Still trying to get the contact in. I don't know how anybody does it without a mirror. I could never do it without a mirror. I had to do it the hard way. She got it back in. That draws some nice applause from the cheerleaders up above. So Davis at the line, 55.3. Missed it, rebound, battered around. Davis got it and put it back up and in. Holy cow. She's got 25, and that might do it. 10-point lead. Under a minute to go. Rainwater launches a 3. That missed everything. That'll go out of bounds. 40 seconds left. Caldwell was going to check in. Hunsucker waved her off. Southside's just going to try to play tight defense, force a steal. There's no point in fouling. And now Davis has it, and you do not want to foul her. Well, they are going to foul. They are trying to foul. But Springdale's throwing it around. Springdale just threw it into their bench. 21.8. down 10. Well, we've seen crazier comebacks. Definitely possible. Here's Carson with it. She needs to launch a three. Somebody's got to shoot. Jones will drive in the paint. Off the window and good. London Jones. 8-point game, but it's not going to be enough. They foul in the backcourt with 7 seconds left. A game effort by Southside, but it's just not going to be quite enough. James will check out and Caldwell checks in. Tally Sisavon at the line. The first one on its way. No good. Rebound Southside. Schmidt has it. She needs to shoot. Well, they're going to let Rainwater shoot. She missed it. And the horn sounds. And unfortunately, the Lady Mavs season has come to a close as Springdale is victorious by a final of 56-48. What an effort, though, by the Southside Lady Mavericks. They've got something to build on for next year, no doubt about it. What a gutty performance by them. Carson ended up with 11, Kleck with 8, Jones with 3, Rice with 1, Fondren with 1, Rainwater with 9, and Graham with 2. Smith had 4. Schmidt did not score. She was the only one. And for Springdale, Markeisha Davis finished with 25. And Springdale wins, and they will play North Little Rock tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And the Lady Mavs season ends at 4-21. But good things are ahead. Good night.